Hey there, beautiful people. My name is Joyeux, but you can call me Yoni. First off, welcome to the Foster's Joyous Journey. Now, this is my very first semi-long form video, so I want to start out by formally introducing myself. I am a 37, soon to be 38-year-old wifey and stay-at-home mom of two beautiful girls, now expecting our rainbow baby in May. And can I just simply say that over here, life is full, it's a little bit messy, but we got a lot of love and a lot of laughter. And even with the hard times, I wouldn't trade this life for absolutely anything in this world. Now, today we're going to give our kitchen and dining area a little reset, so let's get into it. Two things you're going to learn about me in many of my videos is I'm going to start off by going to the restroom and making me a cup of coffee. While the caffeine does absolutely nothing, it's that first sip that gives me my boost every morning. And if it's not this coffee cup, it's going to always be my bottle of water because your girl be thirsty. One thing I can say is that our kitchen gets a lot of love. Therefore, it needs a lot of attention, and it's been a while since I've actually deep cleaned the kitchen. So we're going to start by taking my midnight snack dishes and adding them to the dishes that's been sitting in the dishwasher. Mind your business. After starting the dishwasher, I had to clean my air fryer pots that I let sit, and I need to get used to cleaning right after I use them. Yeah, I know it's somebody out there that understands. After finishing at the sink, I had to make sure I watered my plant because I'm not the only one that's thirsty around here. Next, we're going to get into these countertops. Yes, go ahead and push all them crumbs to the floor. And while we're here, let's talk about how my bump was putting in work too, because the way it was rubbing against this countertop is beyond me. Now, I'm not even going to lie. I do not wipe down my backsplash as much as I should. But that's a work in progress, so just mind your business. Now, my main goal and focus was to just make sure everything was spotless. The countertops, backsplash, my cabinets, plenty of TLC that I haven't been able to give because this pregnancy been getting to me. Speaking of my pregnancy, this one is way personal than others because I suffer from a stillbirth at 37 weeks back in 2023 with my firstborn son, one of the toughest loss that my family have ever experienced. So I really try to keep myself busy so that I don't go down this rabbit hole of thinking that everything can just turn bad when I know that God has his hands on us and everything will be okay. Aside from going through hell in my first trimester, this pregnancy has been a blessing. The baby is healthy, and although I do have gestational diabetes, I am able to control my glucose levels on a daily basis. Now, back to this deep clean. After wiping everything down in the kitchen, of course, we got to go back and we got to sweep. I also like to vacuum, but the vacuums don't be giving what they supposed to give all the time, okay? After sweeping up the massive mess on the floor in the kitchen, it was time for me to go and tackle my dining area. I'm in the process of taking down some Christmas stuff, which you will see me doing in this video, but not all of it because that's a slow process, okay? Aside from that, let's just talk about how we give our kids place to eat off of, and yet food still ends up on the table or the floor. And also, why is there food in my chairs? Regardless of the why, the cleaning has to be done. Of course, I tackled more crumbs as I wiped my table down, then put my chairs on the table to prepare to have to sweep those crumbs up, okay? When I'm cleaning my dining table, I do like to use a wet spray as well as my oil because it gives it that little shine as well as that fresh scent. Can we just highlight that there's nothing like the scent of cleanliness in your home? After wiping down the tables and chairs, it was time to give my plant, Big Bertha, a nice little wipe down because sister has been looking ashy lately, okay? And anyone who owns a peace lily knows they need as much love as possible or they will be gone. Now raise your hand if you have cleaned your windowsills lately. Now I'm going to go ahead and raise mine because I just did it, but I ain't going to judge you, okay? Because it took me a while to get there. But use this as your friendly reminder to go ahead and get it done because it can get a little dusty and dirty up over there, okay? After finishing cleaning my kitchen and my dining area, I went ahead and took down some of my Christmas stuff. Now, don't get too excited for me because that's a long process. And one thing I'm going to do is take my little precious time, okay? Luckily, I did have me some extra hands because this body was getting tired after all that I had done already. Let me also go ahead and highlight that I did not get to everything on my list, like mopping. As a matter of fact, I didn't even have mopping on the list because sometimes you got to pace yourself. Yes, even when you're cleaning. And I'm continuing to learn to give myself grace, especially during my pregnancy. And I encourage you to do the same. To wrap up this long morning of cleaning, I grabbed me a warm blanket and cozied up on the couch with my girl. And as they watched a movie that they probably done seen about 11 times, I grabbed my computer and got me some work done. The perfect ending to a productive day, in my opinion. Thank y'all so much for joining me on my cleaning journey as well as my first long form video. Hey, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'd love to hear your favorite deep cleaning tips or how you unwind after a long day. If you didn't enjoy it, that's okay. Just continue to mind your business because as for me and my house, we're going to always do the same. This is the Foster's Joyous Journey, And we'll see y'all in the next one. Until then, peace, love, and blessings.